Exercise 9.2 problem 3 solution. Construct a triangle PQR such that PQ equal to 4 cm, angle R equal to 25 degrees and the altitude from R to PQ is 4.5 cm. Okay. Now it's very similar to the previous problem. There is nothing different. We'll have to just kind of redo the whole thing. So basically PQ is 4 cm and the angle R, that is PRQ equal to 25 degrees and the altitude is 4.5 centimeters. Exactly the same problem. It's a repeat problem. So let's get going. So draw the line PQ whose length is 4.5 centimeter. From P, draw a line PX at an angle of 25 degrees. So draw PX, okay, at an angle of 25 degrees. That is QPX, angle QPX is 25 degrees. At P, draw PY which is perpendicular to PX. Right? Next, we'll have to find the perpendicular bisector of PQ. How will you find? The length is 4 cm, half of it is 2 cm. So take a radius of slightly more than 2 cm. So let's take 3 cm. With P as a center, you have to draw an arc, one above, one below. Okay, and the radius is 3 cm. And with the same radius 3 cm, but Q as a center, draw two arcs, one below and one above. So these two arcs will intersect each other and join these intersecting points, and that is your perpendicular bisector. With P, you're drawing this arc. With Q as a center, draw this arc and this arc with the same radius, right? They intersect and join the intersecting points. That is your perpendicular bisector. This perpendicular bisector intersects PY at one particular point, that is O. And the perpendicular bisector intersects PQ at one particular point, that is named as M. Now with O as a center and OP as a radius or OQ as a radius, draw a circle. Now this is the chord PQ, okay, and this is a segment of the PQ, and this is the alternate segment of chord PQ. Okay, let's name it K. So the alternate segment is nothing but PKB. This segment will contain an angle 25 degrees as per tangent chord theorem. So select any point on this arc PKB and connect that to P and Q. It will subtend an angle of 25 degrees. It's like exactly, but same like a previous problem. It's a tangent chord theorem. But we are asked to draw a triangle PRQ such that the altitude is there, right? Altitude is 4.5 centimeter. So what we do with M as a center and the radius is 4 centimeter, draw an arc cutting the perpendicular bisector. Okay, let's name it as H. Now through H, draw a line parallel to PQ, and that line will cut the circle at 2 points R and R dash. Right? So this is a line parallel to PQ. Once you draw the parallel line, then it will cut it at R and R dash. So you can now join PR and RQ. That is the required triangle. It will subtend an angle of 25 degrees and at the same time the altitude of it is 4.5 centimeter. And if you connect PR dash and RQ dash, it is one more triangle which is the same angle, so which will subtend the same 25 degrees and have an altitude of 4.5 centimeters. Okay, so let's go through the construction. So first step, draw a line segment PQ equal to 4 centimeter. That's what we did. We drew PQ of 4 centimeter. Then at P, make an angle QPX equal to 25 degrees. So what did we do? We drew a line PX at an angle of 25 degrees. So that angle QPX is 25 degrees. Then draw PY perpendicular to PX. So next step was we drew PY which is perpendicular to PX. Then draw the perpendicular bisector of PQ which meets PY at O. So then what did we do? We drew the perpendicular bisector of PQ. This is the perpendicular bisector and it intersects PY at O and it intersects the PQ at M. Then with O as a center and OP as a radius, draw a circle. So with O as radius, center and OP as a radius, we drew a circle. Okay, right. Next, what did we do? Now this name, put a name one point on this alternate segment K. So the PKB is the alternate segment that contains, so PKQ contains the angle of 25 degrees. What it means is that if you join P and Q to any point in this segment PKB, it will subtend an angle 25 degrees as per tangent chord theorem. So if you join, let's say you take a point here, okay, join P to this point and this point, the same point to Q, it will subtend an angle 25 degrees. If you take another point here and join P and this point and the point and Q, it will subtend an angle of 25 degrees, right? But next step is that we want to have a height of altitude of 4.5 centimeter. Then on the perpendicular bisector MO, mark a point H such that MH equal to 4.5 centimeter with M as a center and 4.5 as a radius. We drew an arc cutting the perpendicular bisector and we named it as H. Now next is draw RH R dash parallel to PQ, meeting the circle at R and R dash. So what happens? Through H, draw a line parallel RH R dash parallel to PQ, and it will cut, draw a line, okay, draw a line through H parallel to PQ. It will cut the circle at R and R dash. Now complete the triangle PRQ, which is required. I'm sorry, this line is not joining here. It's a mistake. Actually, it should join. Okay. So now PRQ, okay, is the triangle, required triangle, or PR dash Q is also the required triangle. So this Q is actually joined, is by mistake, I did some modification, I think it diverged. Okay, so PRQ is the required triangle. Alternatively, PR dash Q is also the triangle. Like this, you can join PR dash and okay, PR dash Q is also the required triangle. I hope it's clear. If not, please go through one more time. It will become clear. Thanks for watching this video.